attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. With no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag. Stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag. Stadium packed. Better not see from this life. Live it up, time to get back. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad.
Hey, family, salute to everybody that's coming through and showing love tonight. We're happy to have y'all in here tonight and we enjoy y'all's presence. Thank y'all so much. Want to give a big shout out to the Queen Cece and for everybody that's just joining us, that's just showing up. Cece, I would love for you to introduce yourself for people that have not that didn't know who you were, because of course you done jumped up a couple thousand, 1,000 subscribers this week as well, a few thousand subscribers this week, let me say. So introduce yourself to the people that may not know you.
I am Cece, aka Cecilia Robinson, aka Cece, and I am an all-around hustler, former felon, but I'm doing my shit. I got this echo.
Well, you move. You got big ceilings now. Your ceilings is not. You ain't in no. Yeah, it's gonna be some echoes when you're in the bigger space. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Listen, before we get started, I need to give a special shout out to the C Have y'all in this bitch. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey. Salute to the LDBC. Salute to all y'all, everybody that's tuned in right now. Hey, Black.
How you doing, CC?
I am good.
Listen. Before we get into everything, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother, Mr. You Understand Me. He said, I love the interview with No Jumper. What's up, CC, aka Pooh and Black? Wow, everybody calling you your street name now, you know.
Well, Pooh is my real nickname. So if somebody calls me Pooh, they know me. They know me. Hey, yeah.
I mean, is that still the case now at this point? Because now everybody is out there that shows street name. I mean, I'm very careful with my street names and the street name, the prison name, because you want to know, you know, well, okay, well, this person know me from this particular part. This person know me from that. So,
Listen, all my people who know Pooh, I know them. So if you somebody new calling me Pooh, you're a weirdo. And it's not you, not my person. But you know, somebody walk up like, "Hey, Pooh," and I know I don't know you. I'm just gonna look at you crazy. You know, it's like, no.
Look. I mean, I guess we can start by basically, you know, for y'all that don't know and everybody that's just now coming in here, Cece had an interview with No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? Which was she interviewed with ADAM22. She went out there. She was in Hollywood, in LA. You know what I'm saying, and did her thing out there. The interview recently came out this week, and we're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? What are some things that she liked about the interview? What are some things that she didn't like? And then you all have the opportunity to come in and ask questions. And I'm sorry, I don't think, because Cece she was posting a lot of the No Jumper situation, we couldn't get our question off this week. You know what I'm saying? So, but you can come in like always and ask the question through the super chat. She did, however, for the members only, she dropped 2 videos, you know what I'm saying? Which I thought was real dope to get you familiar with her family. Talk about those 2 interviews that you dropped this week on your without giving out too much. Talk about those 2 members only videos you dropped about your family and why'd you decide to introduce your family into the mix in your childhood a little bit.
Well, like I said, for the members only is exclusive content. So people who sign up to my members only, they get a chance to know more about me on a personal level. You know, I've been here 40 years, so a lot of stuff goes on in 40 years, and I can't talk about those 40 years without including my family, because early on in my younger years, but of course my family was pivotal in a lot of things that I had going on. So I felt like I was thinking about it, and it's just to show love to my mom, my dad, and my brother. All three of them are not here with me. I'm the only one left, and it's like, let me put that out there. I want people to get to know them like I did.
So a lot of people don't know that. Now you do have a lot of brothers and sisters from your dad from your previous life, but first of all, how many? Well, okay, let's just stay here. In your immediate family that you grew up with and that you was raised up with in your household, it was just you, your mother, and your father, right, and your brother. You know what I'm saying? And now at this point, all of your family is deceased, and it's just you, your immediate family.
Just me.
Okay.
I'm the only one left.
Okay.
Only one. So for a while I was out here. Sometimes I had those moments like, damn, y'all really left me out here by myself. Like y'all really left me out here by myself. I had those moments. But then all in all, God provided me with a bunch of people that's around me, and I'm loved. I'm thoroughly loved all the way through, front to back, head to toe.
Now your father you do have siblings, other siblings that are much older you and older than you, right? As
Yeah.
well. Okay. Okay.
I got half siblings. Can't tell me no different because I call her my mama. That means she going to bat for me. She ain't gonna play about me. She coming. She coming.
And shout out to the Queen Shantisha Williams. Salute to you. She just became a member. Salute, Queen.
Salute to you, Queen.
And shout out to the brother Minister Jap Network. He said, salute. He said, I knew I seen you in the city. Do your thing out here, Shorty, Chicago. Yeah,
Salute to you.
look, well, let's get into this interview. You know what I mean? A lot of people what is Chicago's, I mean, I seen that interview. Like I love that interview. If y'all haven't seen the No Jumper interview, is you missing a treat. I watched that interview 2 times. It's an hour and 40 minutes. The interview is dope as hell. And I watched the interview 2 times. I watched No Jumper also has another channel called No Jumper Clips, where they put out 4 clips of Cece, which is irregular. They normally don't put that many clips of people out. They putting out 4 clips of her. And I've watched all of those multiple times as well. It's extremely entertaining. First and foremost, um what has Chicago's response been to you?
Man, Chicago has showed up and showed out. Like Chicago has really, really showed up for me. I gotta say this. Chicago always supported me. You know what I'm saying? Chicago always supported me. But like I feel like Kanye in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Kanye crazy as hell, but he ours. He ours. But Chicago is everywhere with me. I'm talking about everywhere. From the youth, the younger generations, like children who went to school with my children. They're adults now and they kids. It's like, it feel good to see my city like that. And I didn't do no responses to any of the videos or whatever. I'm gonna get on that tomorrow. But I had to take it all in, like, yo, look at this. This is really happening. Like, this is really happening. Sometimes it's unbelievable to me.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. What was so beyond Chicago? Has your influence, has it grown? Has what has happened since all these people have been seeing you? Because and even on those clips, you doing very well on that channel. I think that video has been out 2 or 3 days, and it's about to hit 100,000 views on his channel, as well as you got a clip that I feel like is about to go viral and is close to hitting 100,000 views as well.
Really?
Based on it's a clip on the No Jumper clip. One of the videos is about to do 100,000 on there as well. What's that been like?
Well, I didn't know that that was getting ready to hit 100,000. I didn't know that. Listen, once again, I still don't believe all of this. Like, I appreciate people appreciating realness and me just being me. You know what I'm saying? Flaws and all. I don't come up here as a character, none of this shit. I'm just me. And I appreciate people appreciate me. And it's like it's a crazy feeling. I get so much love. I get so much love. You know what I'm saying? So much love. I get way more love. It's like I get 90% love and 10% hate. Hate from people I have no clue. What the fuck is you mad at me for? You know what I'm saying? What are you mad at me for? Hey, mom, guess what I did today? What you do, son? I got inside the girl, the fat bitch comments and called her fat. Well, what did she do to you? Nothing, but she just needed to know. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? But I get way more than love than hate.
Hey, shout out to the brother Chris Fletcher coming through. Just became a member. Salute to you, brother. Much love.
Hey, salute to you.
But let me ask you this: what was the conversations like that were more that? What do you think? What are the conversations that have been extremely impactful to people? Some of the things that you said more so about being a woman, being natural. Those aren't necessarily being highlighted, but I think those are some of the most influential conversations that you had on that particular interview. But what seems to be the ones that or what stood out to you in that piece, and what did you think was what people can really take something from, in your opinion?
I feel like sometimes when we get inside these interviews and stuff, people bring their representative. So they want to become whatever society wants. You know, so if society want a made up bitch, they're gonna get a made up bitch. I'm gonna come up in there all made up and all this, that, and the third. I got a comment from one of my followers on here said, Cece, you shouldn't put your makeup and stuff on. No, the fuck I shouldn't have. Why would I? Why would I? You know what I'm saying? That's not who I am. That's not who I am. And so one of my favorite parts of the whole conversation was when Adam was saying how old do you think girls should be before they start wearing makeup? And I said shit 16. He said, but what if they want to start wearing makeup younger this than the third? Then you have to ask yourself as a parent. Here's where your parenting skills come in. What about me told my child she's not pretty enough? Why don't my child feel like she's beautiful? Why do my child feel like she needs this to make her, enhance her? She don't need shit. You want to know something? The Muslims, when they teaching their daughters, when they put their kima on, people, well, you can't walk around with that shit on. This, that, and yes, the fuck you can. You know what I'm saying? Cover your hair, your crown. That's your crown. Cover that shit up. Cover yourself up and let your face show. Let your natural beauty show. Look in the mirror. You're beautiful. You're perfect the way you are. That's one of the things I admire about the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? They are perfect the way they are. And they embrace their natural selves. If you want to add something every now and then, go ahead. But you are comfortable. They're comfortable with being their fucking selves. And it's like we, especially females, you know what I'm saying? And men don't understand this when they have daughters. It's important to let your daughter know she is fine the way she is. She is fine the way she is. We don't do that enough. We don't do it enough. It's like we push our insecurities off on our children. We push our problems off on our children. And it's like, nah, we got to do better.
Outside of that, outside of what you felt that was near and dear to you, I think for me, I had several moments that was in that deal. I love the thing that you said about your representation as a Black woman, and the beauty and natural beauty and stuff like that. You had very, very funny stories. Were there things in that interview that you felt like do you think it was more things that you could have had in that interview, or do you feel like that interview wasn't long enough? Do you think that certain things you wish you would have said or didn't get to say, that, or stories or something that you wanted to talk about or maybe elaborate on that you didn't get to elaborate on, that you feel like that didn't come out right, but you wanted it to come out a different way and articulate it more? What do you feel like it was left on the table that you didn't get to put in there? Or did you get everything out there?
I didn't get everything out. It's so much shit I didn't say. It's so much stuff that I didn't get to, you know. But what happened was I have a whole group of followers that came from the No Jumper, and I get a chance to share it here on my channel, and I get a chance to say everything. You know, I get a chance to say what needs to be said. But we would have been sitting there for like 4 hours if I would have been telling everything. We would have been sitting there for 4 hours or more. But it also gives me an opportunity to go back if the opportunity is presented to me. You know, so you sometimes certain things are better left unsaid, and you can always go back to it. But it's plenty of shit that I didn't get to. So much stuff. So much stuff.
How did you feel when you left? I mean, how did you feel when you saw the interview? Like when you saw it, what was your initial reaction to after you got done? Was it like, okay, well, that was dope, or man, I wish I would have said this or said that, or man, I wish I wouldn't have said that. What was that like?
Well, initially when the interview first came out, when I was notified that the interview came out, I couldn't watch it. My nerves was just all over the place. I couldn't watch it. It was like I can't watch that right now. You know what I'm saying? My phone going crazy, everything, and it's like, yo, this shit is really happening. And so everything that was said up in there needed to be said, but I didn't want things taken out of content. You know, I don't want to okay, like I said, I was a bone crusher for the GDs. There's no lie. You know what I'm saying? I was a shorty. I was a bone crusher for the GDs, but I am not GD. So I don't want you taking, oh, Cece was a bone crusher for the GDs, and that's it, and putting that out to the world. No, tell that whole part. I am not GD. I love him with all my heart. I am not GD. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't want, this is my truth. I don't want nobody taking my shit for clickbait, if that makes sense. You know, I don't want you to cut my shit up and give people half truth about me. Because at the end of the day, you know, you doing this shit for clickbait, but this is my life. So what I'm putting myself out there. I'm telling my shit. Don't tell half truths. And I'm happy that's not what happened. You know, but I was worried that would happen because a lot of these interviewers, I'm not saying that this is Adam, but a lot of these interviewers, they do shit like that, which is one of the reasons why I decline some interviews. It's like I don't be having time. My nerves get bad, and I'll be ready to fight and fuck something up.
So you don't think that you think No Jumper did real fair by putting your entire stuff out, not chopping it up, or do you feel like they painted you in a weird light?
No, he did his shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't when I watched the entire video, he did that shit right. He didn't cut nothing, he did it right. He did it right. He didn't there was no edits on it. There was no edits on there. So I didn't say things and it was taken out. None of that. He did it right.
Shout out to my brother Black Simo. He said, I hear 4,000 plus square feet in the echo sound. Salute to the prosperity and growth. Keep letting your star shine, CC, and keep charging that battery, Black Fight fan. Ain't no question. Ain't no question. And CC, I got it, but I do want to I want you to elaborate on that because that was a very strong, I mean that's one of the clips that's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's out there. You know what I'm saying about you being a bone crusher for the GDs, but you not a GD.
Yeah.
How did that? Where did that come from? And elaborate on that. What is that?
We was talking about my youth, me selling drugs and everything to take care of my brother and my cousin. My mom was the addict, so was my cousin's mom, and my father had passed away. So he was saying, did I, you know, is how did I said I didn't want my brother gang banging. I said I did enough gang banging, so my brother didn't have to, you know, and that's something I didn't elaborate on either. You know, so after that, I said, well, no, I was a bone crusher for the GDs. And he asked, you know, well, did they try to recruit you and all this? No, that's not what happened. I grew up on 71st and Yale. Those people was the people I grew up under. I knew them, but that's not what I am. You know what I'm saying? I never joined them, this, that, and the third. But man, those was my folks. And they still is. Shit. Listen, I get love from everybody. Jitties, biddies, stones, lords. I get love from everybody because I show love. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no beef for nobody. I don't shit, we grown as hell. 40, I'm a grandmother. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grandmother. It's like ain't nobody out here gang banging.
I want to ask you this, and this is gonna be kind of like a tough question. Maybe not for you, but you say you're not GD. That's not what I am. Are you something else?
I am.
Okay. So there is some kind of affiliation.
Yeah.
Okay. And
If you know me, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't.
Right. Right. But I guess we could go a little bit further, and I want to ask you, what was like when you're doing this now, what's changed as far as the YouTube situation goes, as far as like just did it bring a lot of people to you, a lot of new people, a lot of new followers? Are you pretty much doing the same type of numbers that you were doing so much, or what happened after this situation?
What you mean?
Like what happened? Like, because nobody goes on no jumper, right? I mean, next to say nobody. Everybody doesn't get to go on no jumper. So a lot of people want to know what happens after, as far, especially if you have a social media presence. Did no jumper, like, did it help your brand any? Did your numbers or your followers go up beyond what it's been going up? Or is it still going? What happened after that to your actual brand for you?
I mean, it just made more people aware of me, and people like, damn, I didn't even know. Shorty had a channel. Especially with people in Chicago, they're like, damn, we didn't even know this was going on. Hold on, let me get on there. Let me get with her. Let me get with her. Let me get with her. It made more people aware about what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. When we first started this, I had to sit up for 6 hours a day to promote my YouTube channel, sending it to everybody, sending videos to everybody, doing this from sun up to sundown. You know what I'm saying? Sun up to sundown. And so it's like that's a lot. You got motherfuckers looking at your shit, not saying nothing. You got I'm sorry, you got people looking at your shit, not saying nothing, brushing you all, people telling you they'll check you out and all this other shit, all this other shit, all this other shit. And sometimes it can be frustrating, but you have a task to do. My task was to promote this channel and get my story out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on television. This is my television. I don't have a network deal with Netflix, Hulu, Stars, none of this shit. This is it right here. I have to promote this. It's the same way you promote your regular business out in the street. This is my business. So me going on no jumper, I had a tremendous growth without no jumper. I'm sorry, without no jumper. But me going on no jumper gave me more growth, a little bit quicker. And it's like it made more people aware of me. And now I got the same motherfuckers who was ignoring me, trying to blow me out, playing that big guy, little you shit. Damn, you making moves out here, this, that, and that. But I told you that back then. You know what I'm saying? And I got to be honest with you. I'm a real petty motherfucker. So if you blow me off, I'm blowing you off. You get the same energy. Don't bring your ass around here. Like I'm coming to you sincere. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been this way. If I come to you, you know what I'm saying? If I humble myself to come to you and say, hey, look, I need 3-4 minutes of your time. Check this out. Woo off the bam. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. Get your goofy ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring that shit around here. I don't give a fuck about your song. I don't care about nothing you got going on. I'm not promoting no video. I'm not reacting to no shit. I'm not putting on your shirt. I'm not doing none of this shit because you had the opportunity before everybody else did because I came to you first. I came to fucking you first. So if I reached out to you, you know what I'm saying? If I reached out to you and you was feeling some type of way of doing whatever you was doing or felt like you was just bigger, and I gotta say this, I love my city, but I got a lot of that shit coming from my city. You know what I'm saying? Queen Vonnie, don't worry about Black Baby.
Shout out to the brother John Shaft 139. He said you have to salute her. If you don't, you're a hater.
Now I gotta salute me. The ones that don't salute me, they could kiss my ass.
And shout out to my brother Phenomenal Mexican. He said, I seen corny motherfuckers say she telling cornball motherfuckers.
Listen, my name ain't never been on nobody paperwork. Never. Like I said, never. We can do a paperwork party.
Look, I gotta ask you this. One of the things that I kept seeing is I kept seeing a whole lot of people saying, you should go work over there at No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? They saying a lot of people were saying that Adam should be recruiting you, should be trying to sign you. Would you consider like working with No Jumper or working in an environment like that if the opportunity aroused itself for you?
Listen, I'm worth a lot. I'm worth a lot. I respect everything that's going on. I mean, if the opportunity presented itself to me, we'll have a conversation about that. But right now, I'm just
right. It's
doing what I'm
always
doing.
good to leave your options open. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I seen Adam over there at No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? When we was out there together, and it would be dope for you to be in that mix. They don't have a black woman presence over there. And especially a real black. Well, they got black, but they got black women that work over there that are real black women. But as far as our own camera presence, they don't have that over there. A real black woman, you know what I'm saying? And I think that would be dope.
I'm sorry. I love Adam energy. I love the energy that's there at No Jumper. You know, like I said, my options are open, and Adam, people don't know Adam is like, yo, Adam put out a whole, yeah, I see you doing such and such, this and the third, this and the third, this and the third, this and the third. So like I said, right now, this is my world. You know what I'm saying? This is my world. So I have plenty of opportunities, but I'm not
He
telling that.
actually said that. He actually said in the interview, he could see you right here.
He said it 700 times.
Yeah. Yeah. And people, but it wasn't just him though. You know what I'm saying?
It's
That's why
everybody.
that is repetitive. If you go look in that interview, that is repetitive from people of all nationalities. It's not just, black saying that like, oh, well, you need to get a black woman. It's multiple people, Hispanic, white, black, universal, saying that you need to go over there. They feel like one of the things that I thought was interesting is one of the dudes that was in there saying that he says he feels like you wouldn't be afraid to call some of the guests out. He feels like you would be able to decipher a bunch of fake shit that would be brought to the platform, and you wouldn't have no quarrels or fears about demanding truth. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was interesting that he felt like that. But when I read that, and then I kind of looked at it, because I see a lot of people when they get to that platform that's so big, like you said earlier, they have a representative. You know what I'm saying? And they're too cool. They're too cool to open up and tell the truth or anything like that. Would you be comfortable in a role like that?
Hell yeah. Here's look. If you come on my platform and I'm talking to you, you're not coming. Look, I am a felon. You know what I'm saying? I am a former criminal that's only 7 steps away from being a new criminal. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if shit was to go left, I can always go back to my old ways. I'm comfortable with saying that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's mine. That's mine. I don't like dealing with a lot of people because people are fake. They want to become and be who everybody wants them to be. You can't force me to be a motherfucking person but myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect people that much. People respect what other motherfuckers got to say about them, but they don't respect what they feel about their own self. It's like you got to respect yourself before you respect anybody else. You know what I'm saying? If I did some shit, I'm not ashamed of it. People do shit and go motherfuckers like to throw rocks and hide their hands. You know what I'm saying? That's not my life. So if I'm talking to a person, I'm expecting for you to be 150% real with me because I'm being 150% real with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna word shit a certain way to make me look crazy. No. What the fuck you do? What did you do? I know what I would have did. So what did you do? I want to know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only interested if that opportunity was to happen, if some stuff like that was to happen, I'm only interested in people who are really interested in being genuine, who are comfortable in their own skin and not thinking about what somebody else thinks. When I sat down and did my interview, I thought about me. I didn't think about what such and such. I don't even talk about other people's stories. I only tell mine. People don't even realize that. You know what I'm saying? People, if I encountered you and I had an interaction with you, that's the story I'm talking about. I'm not talking about what Tom, Dick, and Harry and Sally, Jill, and Jenny did. You know what I'm saying? And how they done. No, I'm talking about how you came in contact with my ass and how I had to deal with you. Some of the time it's chaotic. Some of the time it's peaceful. But that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to people who's genuine and who can tell their story, who can deliver their story to me. I don't want the fake shit. You keep the fake shit. Keep the fake love.
I seen a lot of people like particularly from the prison field. Some of them start out talking about their, telling prison stories, what stories they do have, and then they kind of dripped off into the kind of current events, talking about, people going to jail and shit like that now. Would you ever consider doing that, or are you solely been on telling your own stories?
If I deal with other people, I'm not gonna tell another person's story. I'll put them on the platform with me so they'll be able to deliver their story to me. We'll talk like that. I'm not interested in current events. That shit happens right now, then it's gone tomorrow. Like you say, I'm interested in evergreen content, something that's gonna forever go on. My stories, no matter when you come in, my shit goes on. You can 10 years from now, you can pick my shit up and it's still gonna be good to you. You know, that's my life though. I'm not interested in doing current events. They got enough people doing the gossip meal and this, that, and the third. There's so many things about me. Like, this is only one part of my life. You know what I'm saying? This is roughly 4 years of my life that I'm talking about with the jail and the prison system. I had a life before that. I have a life after that. And believe it or not, this shit is interesting as fuck. You know, I'm a very animated person, so everything's a fucking adventure. Some days I wake up on the right side of the bed, some days I wake up on the wrong, and then I just set off into the world and set this bitch ablaze. and whatever happens, happens. So,
hey, shout out to the brother, Mr. You Understand Me. He said, do you plan on collaborating with the Breakfast Club?
The Breakfast Club, then shit. If they reach out to me, and shit, yeah. At this point, like I keep saying, I'm worth a lot. I know my worth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not, and my brand is important. People don't know this. My brand is important. So I'm not doing just any old damn thing. But if the Breakfast Club was to reach out to me, most definitely.
You got another? Do you have any other? Speaking of the Breakfast Club, do you have any other like interviews coming up since you just did that?
I have Hip Hop Uncensored coming up next week.
Okay, that's dope. That's
huge. Real dope.
That's huge. So we should expect to see you on that pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to get back into And shout out to my brother Veracity. I see you in here. Courtney Nicole, what's up, Queen?
Hey,
Shatoya
y'all.
Lynn, I see y'all. I see everybody. Pamela Stace, I see a lot of y'all. I just see them so much in the chat right now on my screen. Look, I guess my next question for you is, what oh no, I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this. We talked about the no jumper situation. You made the trans. What we haven't talked about is the prison stories that have made a shift. We made a shift from jail to prison. And jail, I'm gonna just be honest with you, jail, as of right now, you know what I'm saying, and without you giving out too much information on the future stories, I don't want you to give out any information on the future stories. But jail seems to be way more relationship, uh female on female, girl on girl, sexual stuff. It seems to be way more that than jail. The prison seems to be more female. You know, it's a sexual dynamic in there that wasn't really in jail.
Oh, listen.
And it's a whole bunch of stories that's popping up around it. Will we be seeing a lot more of that type of stuff in the prison stories?
Hell yeah. Yes. Hell yeah. You know, check this out. Jail is jail. Prison is prison. Jail is like grammar school. You know, it's grammar school, little bitty high school shit. Prison is college for criminals. You got a big ass campus. You can move around. You can get into shit. It's like being on a college campus. That's the way it's set up. It really is. You know, if you've been to prison, you know I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? You're not stuck on one floor. You just got to go in the cell. No, you moving the fuck around. You moving around. And me, I moved around early in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me going to jail and me going to prison, there was a very, very naive point. And like I never been there, and I have the type of, I can thrive in any situation. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I get caught the fuck up. It just is what it is. I'm human. I'm cool. I don't know every fucking thing. So you guys are really going to see how fucked up I am in prison. And oh, baby. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys are really going to see how fucked up I am in prison and how dealing with individuals can just turn your whole world upside down. Oh, baby. Oh. And like I said, when I went to prison, I was like a kid in the candy store. I was, god damn. Woo! You know what I'm saying? Listen, baby. Yeah, it's deep.
Shout out to the Queen Taylor Alexander. Salute to you, Queen. Thank you so much for coming through and showing love. We appreciate you, Queen. And shout out to my brother of Veracity Exchange TV. He said, "Keep shining." And Cece, you gave a lot of the brothers that one of the things I really respected about you on that platform was you show love to the people that show love to you. You know what I'm saying? That have been showing you love. Big shout out to Veracity Exchange.
Yes.
His channel has blown up. He's become monetized. I think your interview, you got like 20,000 views on his your interview with him.
Yeah.
You shouted him out. You shouted out Chill. Shout out to 16 to Life. Banky Pam. You know what I'm saying? Banky just been showing you so much love. He done had y'all on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about that last week. You know, you get a lot of respect, man. And that is so dope to me. You know, and what made you do that? What made you make sure you show love to people that show love to you?
Because it's important. It's important. I'm not one of those type of people who get to a certain point and forget who. Listen, those people did not have to say anything to me. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to say a damn thing to me. But these are men that are well respected in their communities, and they have their own community that's thriving, and they retch for me. You know what I'm saying? They retch for me. And I said this before, I've been blessed. People like, oh, you went to prison. Listen, that ain't shit. I've been shot and everything. That ain't shit. Prison is this big in my life. You know what I'm saying? People, you ruined your life, you went to prison. Well, how the fuck am I doing better than you? You know? So how the fuck did how but this is listen, I've been blessed to have men come around and support me and build me up. These men want to see me on my feet, not my back. It's a difference. It's a difference. These are men. These not niggas. This not dude in them. This ain't G on them off the box. These are men. These are kings. You know what I'm saying? Ladies. These type of men are important. If you're trying to grow, you know what I'm saying? You need to have a man. You don't need anything, but I'm just telling you. If you have a partner or you have men around you or men that's doing something with their life that pull you up, these are the type of men you look for. I just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Those men, not boys. Not a carbon copy of a man. Some shit like that. No, some real shit. Real shit.
You just said something like, shout out to Nichelle Rouse. She says, I love your real and fine ass.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You just said some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that I can't just overlook. You said these are men, not N-words. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference? What's the difference?
Oh shit. The difference is a lot. A man builds, a nigga destroys.
I think that's all that need to be said. That's all that need to be said right there. Wow. Shout out to Stacy Brockman. Salute to you, Queen. Salute to you. She said,
Salute to you.
She says, hello, Cece. That was deep, Veracity, right? That was deep. That was, what is that? In 4 words, in 5 words. Wow, man, I gotta give you a shit. Shit, as a matter of fact, I need to see that on everybody's Instagram tomorrow. I need to see everybody need to post that shit tomorrow. That need to be on all y'all's posts tomorrow. Tomorrow, when y'all put that shit out, y'all need to put that shit out tomorrow. That shit there was heavy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Queen, Stacy Brockman. She says, hello, Cece. There is such an endearing light about you, and I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Queen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to get that out myself. I got to get that out myself. And shout out to the brother Antonio Miller. He says a lot of YouTubers reacting to your videos in a good way. How do you feel about that? Shout out to Neek and Carla. They put me on to you. How do you feel about everybody spreading the word about you in whatever way they do it?
It's kind of mixed feelings about it. I got to be honest with you. For one, I'm an aggressive person. I'm a Chicagoan. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about? Why do you have my shit on? You know what I'm saying? Why do you have my shit on? You ain't knocked on my door, nothing. You just want to put my clothes on, huh? You gonna take my clothes off the clothesline and put my shit on. You know, you ain't say, hey, I need to borrow this, none of that. And then what I had to understand is I'm doing something that people are interested in. I am literally, I said it like that, in a lane by myself. There's nobody like me. So I have to expect, and yeah, it pisses me off sometimes, being honest. I have to expect for people wanting a piece of that. So it's just one of those things.
At what point did you learn that? You know what I'm saying? I know I hear Banky say that a lot. I hear Adam, that was the first thing he said, you know, that you in a lane by yourself, that you have carved out this new lane beyond you doing so many things. You telling your stories in chronological order. That's not a normal thing. It's like your story is like a series. It's like a series, which was the first time that I seen that being done in story time, period. You know what I'm saying? You telling women's prison stories where it's not a lot of that going on at all. You know what I'm saying? It's a few girls, particularly, it's not a lot of black women. You know what I'm saying? Particularly, but it's not even a lot of women. Period, telling no prison stories. Um, your theme, how you're doing it, how you're telling the stories, the way your formats and stuff like that, your brand. It seems like you have literally carved out a whole lane for yourself. At what point did you realize that you were doing it, and was that something that you thought about doing in the
Um,
beginning, or did it just happen?
well, I just realized that I'm in a lane by myself a couple of weeks ago, being honest with you. But the way I talk, listen, everybody wants to polish themselves up and present themselves to the world. You know, everybody wants to be the best representative of themselves instead of being them fucking self. I can't pronounce a lot of words. These big ass lips, this thick ass tongue, I get tongue tied and I stutter. You know what I'm saying? I don't like combing my hair all the time. I don't want to put on no fucking makeup. Some days I just want to put on jogging pants, t-shirt, and some fucking Crocs. You know, I don't want to talk about everybody else. I want to talk about me. Because you never sit up and say I said some shit about you. That's not true. No. Bitch, I told my story. You know what I'm saying? I told my story. You ain't got to worry about that. It's important to me that who I am remain who I am. I never wanted to change. I talk the way I write. I write exactly the way I talk. So if you read a book of mine, you hearing my voice. I'm talking about the words, everything. Ain't no proper shit. And there's nothing proper about anything. And believe it or not, I have 2 degrees. You know what I'm saying? But I like being the way I am. Believe it or not, I went to school for radio. So I could get on there, talk proper, this, that, and the third, but I'm not comfortable that way. I want to be comfortable. And I want to present myself to you comfortably. You know? So it's like, I'm fine with that. I didn't want to correct the way I pronounce stuff. I wanted to use the short words. I like cussing and everything. And it's like the people who relate to me, this is for them. The people who don't get me, salute, goodbye. I just want to remain me. You know, I just want to remain me. And I think that's one of the reasons why so many people fuck with me, because I'm relatable. There are so many people out there like me, but you don't see that. You know what I'm saying? You don't see people like me because everybody want to be in a soldier of fucking Eminem heads. And I'm not dissing Eminem, but you know when he did "Hi, my name is Stan," he had the 1,000 march and everybody want to be packaged up and pretty to be presented to a world of motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about them. You know, no, I want all the genuine love, and I want to give you 150% of me. So, did they answer your question, or did it go somewhere else?
It went somewhere else, but it's cool because you led me to another one. But I want to, before we do that, I want to give a big shout out to my brother, Mr. Gumbo. Mr. Gumbo come through here, stood up in a major way, Cece. He said,
"Hey, Mr. Gumbo,
it's heavy like my gumbo pot. 100. I think he was referring to that dope ass comment you just said. So salute to the brother.
Thank you.
Salute to my brother, Mr. Gumbo. That's my brother right there. We go at it, but he's still my brother. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate him.
That's the homie. That's my down south homie. He's my down south brother. Salute to him. Look, I gotta get back to what you were saying. What is the I think you attract a lot of real to you, a lot of real people. Do you think that it's that real is an endangered species? You know, is that, do you feel like the people that's fucking with you is the real, and a lot of the because you could say that cliche, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, well, I'm keeping it real and do you feel like real people are endangered, is an endangered species in society?
Yeah, and pressure brake pipes. Motherfuckers start out trying to be real. You know what I'm saying? They start out trying to be real. And little by little, society put their knee on their fucking neck. And little by little, you start seeing them change. You know what I'm saying? They start changing. They start conforming. I'm not conforming to shit. Y'all conform to me. You conform to me. I don't come to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons I don't like working no fucking job. You can't tell me what to do. And I got to be honest with you. Growing up, especially my preteens, teenager, my mother couldn't tell me what to do. So I didn't listen to my mama like that. You think I'm going to listen to you? You got motherfuckers, you should do this and you should do that. I shouldn't do a motherfucking thing. You cannot, you in particular, cannot tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? And people who tell you what to do, well, you should do this. Those are the type of motherfuckers that can be broken. You can't break me. That can be compromised. You know what I'm saying? You can't compromise me. I don't like that shit.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. Let me ask you this. This is something that I want to talk about. I want to ask you, and people would often ask me. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you can give an answer. For a person that's living or trapped in a fake world, somebody that has, you know what I'm saying, that's fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But they wanna fix that part of their life.
Hold on. Miss Lady, you got put in time out because you doing some shit that's against the don't leave Black alone. We know he fine. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Listen, you messed up my train of thought.
That's
Listen,
right.
but like I said, I'm asking you, what can somebody do that is struggling, that's living in a bunch of fake shit? Because a lot of people ask that question. You know what I'm saying? They ask the question of, like, you know, how can they change their life? How could they fix what they've been into, or whatever the case may be? Where at what point, or how can you make that transition from real to fake? I mean, from fake to real.
If you being fake, you just fake. How can you be comfortable being fucking fake? How can you be comfortable being fake?
I don't know. I'm not fake.
I'm saying if I don't know. I can't tell you how to make a transition from fake to real. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you're comfortable being fake, that's who you are. That's who you are. But hold on, maybe I can. You know what I'm saying? I used to wear weave and shit. That's fake. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit. It's like one day I woke up and said, I can't do this shit no more. It was one of the, I promise you, I looked in the mirror, I can't do this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I can't pretend. I don't want to pretend no more. It's painful. It is so painful to me doing something that's just not me. You know what I'm saying? Rather I hurt somebody's feelings or anything. If it's not me, I cannot do it. It makes my ass ache. It makes me nauseated. It gives me anxieties. I can't be comfortable. I cannot be comfortable. I'm not gonna pretend. You know what I'm saying? I can't do none of that shit. I can't do none of it. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? And when you feel like that, I guess that's your wake-up call. you got to get away. You know what I'm saying? You got to get away. You got to start asking for the change. You know, and part of me, back then, when I keep going back to the weave, me doing all the long ass weave and all this other shit, that was fake. You know, I couldn't go out the house without putting makeup on, and you know, I gotta my weave down to my ass, and you know, I gotta. The shit was too much. It's too. Do you know how much work it is being fake? It's a lot of fucking work. A lot of fucking work. I don't have that type of time. And it's easy as hell being real, but it's hard as fuck being fake, because you got to keep pretending. You got to keep pretending. You living a lie. You know what I'm saying? People like living a lie. I can't. I don't want to.
Do you think the reward of being fake is worth the work and the turmoil, the mental anguish you put yourself through? Do you think it's worth the reward?
No. I'm gonna say this again. Let's go back to my weave wearing days. You know what I'm saying? I remember at points in times when my hair wasn't done, I just wouldn't go out the house. So I have to seclude myself from everybody. You know, it's a mental it's a drain on you. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. When I decided to lock my hair up, I freed myself from so many things. I freed myself from fucked up dudes, niggas. I freed myself from fake bitches. I freed myself of anything that was a parasite to me. I went through a process. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't look in the mirror I could not look in the mirror and appreciate my natural self. So when I first got my locks and shit, I went through an ugly phase. Everybody goes through this ugly phase, especially females. You know what I'm saying? No matter how beautiful you are, you still think you're ugly because you've been stripped of what society has told you is the definition of beauty. You know what I'm saying? I don't look the same with weave in my hair. With locks in my hair and weave in my hair, I'm two totally different people. You know, with weave in my hair, I am what society desires and say is beautiful. With locks in my hair, oh bitch, you washed up. You're done. You're trash. It's over with. Like I said before, I had the chick say a female is on her last leg when she lock her hair up. But bitch, you living with your mama with a face full of makeup, no man, no nothing. Here I am. I got a whole man, a whole crib, grandma, life great, with locks in my hair. I barely even do my fucking eyebrows. And I'm loved dearly. You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck am I on my last leg? Bitch, you out here searching for what I fucking got. Yet you supposed to be what society says is right. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You motherfuckers are crazy.
I think you just said some amazing stuff right there. You just said some amazing stuff. I hope y'all rewind that. It's gonna be a lot of jewels in this tonight. You know what I'm saying? For grown people, for people that are, you know, that are really, really serious about life. Shout out to my brother Freddie Boss. He said salute to you, Cece and OG Black. He said, and thank you for the great content and inspiration. As I grow up, I realize that some people have an on-off switch nowadays and flip it in a second. It's scary as fuck.
Yep. Salute to you.
Yeah, salute to my brother Freddie Boss 7. And shout out to C Will. He says, keep doing your thing, CC. He said, what God got for you is truly for you. Always be encouraged. Black, thanks for the support and leadership. Salute to you, brother. Thank you so much for coming through and showing love.
Salute to you.
You talk about that ugly phase a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you had a discussion when you were talking to Adam about when y'all had the discussion on No Jumper about the about Nicki Minaj or artists or people that are on TV having more influence about your over your kids than you have. And then you also, you know, clarified to him, like, why would your kids think they're ugly without makeup? Okay. And then you just talked about this ugly phase during the locks, which I'm not a woman, so I don't understand that, which I'm assuming is some kind of purging phase of society's perceptions of you.
Yep.
What I would like for you to do, because like I said, I don't know this as a man. I don't know what that's like. I would like for you to explain to me what the ugly phase is when you start your journey is like. Make that in. Could you please like elaborate on what the ugly phase is and what happened to you during that phase?
For the people who used to smoke cigarettes that don't smoke cigarettes anymore, that's the feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's a withdrawal. You know, I'm used to being looked at a certain way. Like you can go back on my Instagram pictures and everything, and you can see that I'm with weaving and makeup and everything. I'm the attention. It's a lot of attention that be on me. But here's the thing: I get way more attention now with my locks. It's like I didn't realize that. You don't feel beautiful. The ugly phase is you don't feel beautiful. You don't feel as beautiful as you did with society standards on you. So when I had my weaving shit in, you couldn't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? My hair on fleek, my eyebrows, got my little lip ring in, lip gloss, everything is popping. I'm going. And when I decided I don't want that, I promise you, I was so disgusted with myself, looking at myself in the weave. I couldn't do it anymore. So when I decided to take it out or whatever, and it's like, damn, and for women who have gotten into a relationship and you found that partner It's like that scary phase. You like, damn, what about all the other attention I'm gonna get? If I'm with this one person, I ain't gonna get that attention no more. So I felt like if I like my hair, I'm not gonna get that attention no more. Motherfuckers gonna be, looking at me a certain way, like I'm a weirdo, this, that, and the third. I dealt with society's standards on my shoulders. I'm talking about the confidence level was down. It was down. And I had to purge all that bullshit off. I had to go back to looking in the mirror, looking at myself, looking at every bump on my face, looking at my funny shaped nose, my nostrils is wide, looking at my eyes. Like I don't have on lashes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm comfortable with that. Looking at me for who I am. Being comfortable with my skin, being comfortable and saying, this is it for today. This is what I'm going to do. You take it. You know what I'm saying? You take it or you don't. But I'm cool with that. I was cool with that. I'm cool with this. I am cool with this. It don't got shit to do with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? It don't got nothing to do with nobody else. People don't get up and get dressed up and do all this other shit for themselves. They do it for every fucking body else. I'm comfortable with me. And I got the dude for me who loves me for me. I got the right one.
Do you think that came from just being yourself? Do you think you could have done that in that state with the weave, just as the representative?
No, that was a whole representative. When you get locks in your hair, and I'm sorry to turn this into a whole lock thing, but when you get locks in your hair, your hair is your antennas. These are my antennas. It's like, I don't want to use the term woke because they ain't got shit to do with nothing. It just got something to do with, hey, it's black and white. There's no gray area. It's black and white, no gray area. You know what I'm saying? People like living in that gray area. It's black or white. I'm comfortable. And it's like, listen, thousands of people tap in to watch my plain face ass every fucking week. Every week. A video do 20, 30,000, 340,000, 500,000, some shit. It do this every week. You know what I'm saying? Every week. And I don't got on none of this shit. I don't got on none of that. I'm doing rapper numbers. I'm not a fucking rapper.
Shout out to my brother Veracity Exchange. I had to read this because this was interesting. He said, I hate when I hear men say they going through the ugly stage during starting their locks. Anyway, he said, anywhere what? I understand the woman's point of view. Men supposed to be men. LOL. I've had locks 16 years. I guess that would confuse me. That would confuse me, Veracity, too. I would be confused at hearing a man say something like that. But listening to her elaborate on this situation, and I can understand that because she brought up another thing that we really don't know about as men, which is we having withdrawals. That's what she just said, and I guess my next question just would be like, where does the satisfaction of weave come from? Like what like you said, they have withdrawals, so it means that must mean that there's a some kind of high of having it. You know what I'm saying? Where does the satisfaction come from wearing a weave and putting on this costume?
Y'all might not like what I'm getting ready to say. People don't love themselves enough. People look at other people and be like, damn, I want to be like them. Or damn, I'm gonna get that too. You know what I'm saying? She pretty with that, I'm gonna get that. It's like, you fine your motherfucking self. Last time I tell you look better. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers put that war paint on and they ready to go. They hide behind that. It's like people, when people, that shit gives you a false sense of self. You know what I'm saying? You ever see a bitch with all her weave on, and then when she take that shit off, men, y'all ever been with a chick who wear that shit all the fucking time? And then when she finally take that shit off that first night, well, you gotta wake up to this bitch and she done have to wash her motherfucking face, how insecure she is. Bitch, turn the light off. You finna see me with my makeup not on. You know, damn. Like, I don't, bitches won't even spend a night. I bet you won't spend. They're gonna fuck you and go. It's gonna be 4:14 a.m. and your ass going home because you don't want to show this man your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? When all you have to do was approach him the right way and not send your fucking representative and get comfortable. But y'all want to hear something funny? Let's talk about this. I was going through a small transition initially when I first met Black. You know what I'm saying? This was about 2 years ago. I had already locked my hair up and I was doing my whole self-discovery and I was making myself. I was remaking myself. And when I met Black, this has been almost 3 years ago, some shit like that. When I met Black, this man took a year, unbeknownst to me, and chiseled away all bullshit. All bullshit. This is what I tell you, ladies. You know what I'm saying? You have to be around men that's gonna build. You got to be around men. Now, niggas, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? He chiseled away little bullshit that I had and built me as a woman. You women, a lot of you will not be whole until you find that right dude. And all them little fake ass ways you got, you know what I'm saying? If you get the right dude around you or the right men around you, you will no longer have that shit. And you'll be able to sit there. I could listen, the way I am right here, I sit in boardroom meetings like this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm comfortable with being me. Only fake ass niggas is gonna tell you, well, you need to go do something with yourself. You need to go do something. No, I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that. No real man, especially men that like pussy, wants to see a bitch made up all the fucking time. Niggas who want to see a bitch made up all the time, that's a motherfucker. He gay. He like trannies. You know what I'm saying? He like that shit. A bitch can't come around me. She ain't got no makeup on. You like transgender people. That's what they do.
I think that might be hard for a lot of people to really understand, but in reality, you know, the transgender person is really always made up, always got wigs on, always got fake body parts and stuff like that. You know, and it would be very easy to confuse a man if that's what he's into. You know, I mean, but that's crazy.
I didn't even know that was a man. That's the fuck you did. You know, that's the fuck you did. You don't, but that's what you like. Because you can't accept a real woman. You know, I got to sneeze, my nose and shit red, probably got a booger in my nose. That shit turns you off. It's like, get the fuck out of here. But ladies, you got to listen, look in the mirror every day and tell yourself you're beautiful. You gotta keep doing it. And then you're gonna find the right dude. You gotta strip the fake shit away though. Then you're gonna find that right dude. The wrong one's gonna fall off. I guarantee you. The motherfuckers is gonna fall off like the leaves fall off the tree when the seasons is changing. Watch. And that right one gonna be right there, and he's gonna take every piece of you and he's gonna build, shape, and mold and present you to the world the right way. Or he gonna make sure you present yourself to the world the right way. All the other shit is over with.
I want to be clear. When Cece, when she first met me, we wasn't in no relationship or nothing like that. And then I can't take all the credit. 7-8, me and 7-8.
Yeah.
We Cece, we worked together and we worked with her, and Cece has just blossomed into just a special talent. You know what I'm saying? As far as like just with her, she already had her abilities and things like that. But now I will take credit. I saw her, I knew she was special. Immediately, you know what I'm saying? I knew she was special. She just needed the right platform and the right opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And she did that. You know, she got the ball and she ran with it. And I'm very happy for her. Very happy for everything that she's accomplished and is going to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she's you know, magnificent person. But you know, with all that being said, you've had a great show today. but you gotta start wrapping up for your people. Go ahead and give us your closing words, Queen.
I gotta say, I want to wish the baby a happy birthday. Ki, I
Well, you know,
fuck up
but
name.
before you leave, I do gotta ask you this. I do gotta ask you this. This is you said the baby. This is important. Hold on, before we get out of here, because this is something. Now, No Jumper it's a lot of adults that watch No Jumper, right?
Mm.
But No Jumper is a little bit their audience and their fan base is a little bit younger than us. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. If you wasn't on there, I wouldn't watch No Jumper. And when I'm watching the comment section, I see a lot of I see a lot of impressionable young kids in there,
Mm-hmm.
and they really looking up to you. The kids like are really. I'm like, damn, this is a kid. These kids are really feeling that interview, because of the things that you talking about in there. What has that been like for your? Cause you have daughters, and your daughters range from 17 to 24. They actually range in that demographic. What's been your response from the children, and how have your daughters taken to that interview?
I'm texting my daughter. Y'all see me keep looking at my phone. I'm texting my daughter because people are there's I don't know what's going on in the universe, but the No Jumper interview is doing more numbers right now. But people are hitting my children up, and sending them messages telling them like, "Yo, tell your OG I'm proud of her." And these are I call them children, but they're young adults. For my children, I'm just a mom. They used to me. You know what I'm saying? My children, I said this in the No Jumper interview. My children think I am the queen of the world. So why the fuck your kids don't think you are? My children, we have our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, my children love the fuck out of me. But I'm nobody but their mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm just mama. I'm just mama. But to their friends, they are so they love it for the simple fact I'm relatable to them. I can talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I understand what they're going through. If I'm talking to one of the little young guys and he on house arrest, I know what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? I could talk to you about your case. We could chop it up. Hey, don't do that. We're up the mail. I'm relatable. A lot of adults, they like to talk to these children like they're not people. People forget children are people. And I think the response that I have gotten from the youth and the young adults have been amazing. It's been amazing. And you look, and it's probably stuff they haven't even told their parents. I have so many of them reaching out to me, like, "Hey, I'm in the streets right now, but I'm trying to start a business. How you transition and all this, that, and the third." It's like, yo, that's crazy. You talking to me? I'm a YouTuber. You're talking to me about this, but not your parents. Where is the divide? How do a parent not parents become unrelatable to their children because they're trying so hard, some of them trying to protect their kids. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm trying to protect you from the world. Let them experience things, but you guide them through it. Here's the thing. I used to be a stripper. If one of my daughters came to me and say, "Hey, I want to be a stripper," you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, that's what you want to do, because you got to be the best motherfucking stripper now. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you want to do, let me tell you the outs and ends. Motherfuckers be trying to stop them from that. No, you let these people live their fucking life. Because when you start trying to do shit like that, you put a wedge in between you and your child. Now they don't want to talk to your ass. Now they got to go look elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? To try to seek advice. That's one of the things I never wanted my kids to have to do. You don't have to go no fucking well to try to seek some advice. I'm a real person. I'm relatable. I fuck up. You fuck up. We can fuck up together. We're going to make it right together too. It just is what it is. I know people would say, "Well, I ain't never let my kids." You a fucking fool. Your kids going to do whatever they're going to do. You can't stop them. You can't stop the rain.
Shout out to my homeboy 7A Sports TV in the building. What's up, homie?
Hey, 7A. That's who, y'all. That's 7A right there. That's who Black was talking about. They took a whole year breaking me down, building me up, breaking me down, building me up. putting all that love into me. All of it, all of it, all of it. And I have arrived.
Shout out to my brother, Mr. Gumbo. He said, Black, I told Ram and Opulent LD about riding in those Transformer cars with AJ and Dillian. Man, y'all gonna get out of here with this Transformer talk. Look, look again. I want to thank all the members. I also want to thank all of y'all that have been showing so much love to Cece. I really do. And spreading the word, man, and sharing the videos, because that's the most important. Letting other real people know, just sharing the videos and enjoying each other, so we can build and talk and have a good time, man. I just want y'all to know that I really appreciate all of y'all for real. And Cece is really growing because of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It started with the family. You know what I'm saying? Well, she can only stand on y'all shoulders. You know what I'm saying? However y'all lift her up, that's as big as she gonna get. The more y'all lift her up, the bigger she'll get, and the more light she'll be able to shine on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, Cece, go ahead and give us your closing words, Queen.
I gotta say happy birthday to the baby, because she said the baby calmed down and stop fussing when she listening to me. So happy birthday. I want to say the name is Kia. Happy birthday, baby. And to the little boy who sent me the voicemail, it was the little boy. A little boy, he had to be like 7 years old. Mwah. And to Sea Hive, I love you guys so much. To everybody who has tuned in and y'all rocking with me, continue to rock with me, and y'all been rocking with me from day one. I fuck with all of y'all. I love all of y'all. I could get back to these comments to y'all tomorrow, but y'all be smooth and have a dope ass night. And man, stay real. What's good, you guys? It's your girl Cece, aka Cecilia Robinson, and a lot of you have been asking me for more content. Well, guess what? More content is here. I've lived a very colorful life. I've been a stripper, a drug dealer, a robber. I've been a felon, a mother, a graduate. I've been all of these things. And each and every Saturday, I'm dropping a new story for members only. So to get this exclusive content, sign up to my member, become part of the Sea Hive, and I'll see you guys there. Y'all have a dope day.